So Jacob, you did really well with those lines. Ultimately, the way we end up playing, like I've said many times, is like on the diagonal. When we go from low to high, it's like this way. We don't usually play that's how we learn these patterns. But you got to think of these like, you know, a roadmap for the shapes, but to play them in that boxy pattern like that, from low E to high E, and then from high E to low, it's a kind of almost an unnatural way to move. It's a little easier if you kind of zigzag through. It comes out smoother. So if I do something like, excuse me. So, okay, so I'm playing this, each pattern. Now I want to investigate adding the E flat to all the A minor pentatonic shapes. So I can say, okay, here's, now sometimes I have to move outside the box to grab the note, like I did just there. I went, that's right inside the box, right? So that E flat fits inside. Now the next E flat is here, which is kind of off the grid of pattern 5. So I have it here and here. You know? It doesn't flow so well that way, but I want to know where all the notes are. Number one, they flow easy. That's why everybody likes that one. Number two, that comes out easy, but all the other ones, I have to slide to get my A. So I want to make sure I can do that. Okay, number 3, we had this, look. So I get an E flat here, here, and there. Just like here. Same note, same register. Now here's number 4. I have to stretch to get the E flat there. That's 5. Here's 1. Look at 2. And then ascending. Okay, so I'm really trying to kind of overdo it with all those shapes. I played this little fun little riff. Let's listen to it here. Simple, right? Okay. So all I'm playing is I'm using hybrid picking, okay? I'm playing the open A with my pick, and my middle two fingers I'm plucking the D and the G strings. So I have this, right? So that's the pattern. Now I put an F on the bottom with my thumb. And then I went to a G, but that means if I use my third finger, I lose it. I can't use it on the G string, so I switched to this. So I went, and then I could have gone index instead of thumb. For some reason though, this feels like when I put my thumb here, my thumb is muting the E string. If I hit it by mistake, it's muted. And then I might also just use the thumb to get the F there. That's pretty cool. So if I play that track, it's a good, you know. Okay? Trying to find it everywhere. All that is so all those notes are just from the A minor scale. If I look close, I go, oh, that's number one, all these notes. So sometimes if I know the scales really well, instead of thinking of chords like, oh, I know an A minor chord, I know how to play an E minor chord, I know how to play a G major chord. Sometimes I'll just think, what are the notes in this scale? And I'll grab notes and stack them up. So I don't necessarily play the chord because I know that's a good chord to use. I just grab the notes in the vicinity that I happen to be in. So if I'm up here and I want to play like some activity in this area, I might think, well, I can play this little piece because these notes are in that pattern 3, you know? And then if I'm here going like those notes are in, which one is this? Yeah. Even number one, look, Right? It's like, well, I'm barring all the way across like number 1 is, and I added this note. This is just an A minor 7. But it's a little bit different execution than like this. A minor, if I add a G by removing my ring finger, I get an A minor 7. That's what this is. Except the G is up here, and then the rest of the chord is on the first finger of the 5th fret. So stuff like that. When I first started to play, if I saw guys doing that, I'd be like, I don't know all those chords. What are those chords? I don't know, what do you call them? And most of the time, when I asked the more experienced guys, they were like, dude, it's A minor stuff. I'm like, what does that even mean? It means I'm just grabbing the notes from that scale and I'm stacking them up, okay? So good.